Stone Laporte is an average guy living in Merton, Wisconsin. He has fallen victim to a terrible parasite, Taenia solium, with the phylum Platyhelminthes, commonly known as the pork
I would
tapeworm.
get a parasite. It just seemed too unreal and too scary. I was very scared. I was in an ambulance being rushed to the hospital. I was very close to unconsciousness. I was told at the hospital there'd be PZQ, the cure.
I was riding with Stone on the way to the hospital, while each minute was bringing him closer and closer to death.
When he showed up, I had no idea that he was already close to having a cyst in the brain.
I had lost consciousness and was apparently rolling around and sweating profusely on the hospital bed. Before I fell asleep, I knew I was in trouble, probably close to death. Last thing I remember was Jim standing next to me.
Yeah, that worm got Stone bad. For a while, he seemed to have stomach aches and chills every day. Seemed to grow into a bad fever.
I was so scared for my son's life. The doctor told me that he would have to take PZQ before the worms were able to reach the brain, or it was too late. He would then have seizures the rest of his life.
I knew we'd have to get the worm out as soon as possible, because if the immune system attacked the cyst, Stone's brain would swell from the attack, killing him. It came to the point where I never knew if I would see my friend another day.
I gave him the Praziquantel as soon as I could, for I knew without it, he'd die.
I stayed with Stone through the night, and his breathing was very shallow and he looked very weak. I'd wake him every few hours to give him a pill.
The next day, I went to see him at the hospital.
At that point, he was back in business. All he needed was rest.
I was so relieved when I heard that Stone was okay, and the doctor told us we could bring him back in the next few days.
It's like to have tapeworm inside you. The effects were traumatizing. Stone was lucky to be alive today.
I was so close to death. I now value my life more than ever before. I was so scared, and I know Jim was too. I'm lucky to be alive after there was a monster. And Chauncey, after there was a monster inside me. And that's right. The pork tapeworm entered my body when I was at the barbecue competition because somebody didn't cook the pork right, and I got sick because of it. Come on, Jake. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Jake, I hate you.